Hello everyone, Jai Hind. So today I am here to discuss something very important which we have recently launched for our juniors from electronics and electrical engineering background. Okay, my this message is also going to help to those who is not from electronics and electricals. They are from CS, IT or doing MSc, MSc, BSc, whatever in any other domains. Okay, so before proceeding, let me first share what are the gaps basically which I really analyze that these are the gaps basically in between the students who are pursuing engineering or freshers who are pass out. Okay, let me share one by one. First thing, lack of awareness about core domains like VLSI, embedded, FPGA, ML, AI. Okay, many juniors from first year onwards, they should know these things, but really believe me, they are not aware. Okay, nowadays, yes, with the help of government initiative and lot of information in our LinkedIn and newspapers, yes, many juniors are really taking the advantage of these keywords. Second, very important, no information about the subdomains. Like, okay, if I am from VLSI, what we should learn, or what are different domains in VLSI, like in FPGA design, what is analog design, what is design and verification, okay, what is physical design, what is DFT, what is embedded microcontrollers, okay, and there are many things like PCB design, okay. So there are various subdomains basically in every domain. Third, many students pursuing second year, third year, they really don't give importance to their main subject like analog and digital electronics. They basically understand that, okay, these subjects are only for just to clear the exams. But no, this is wrong. Okay, this is very important, and these are the basically the building blocks of the electronic system design. Let's discuss more problems like no hands-on in Verilog and VSTL. You don't believe the sensor, processors, or anything which really making the life of our human being easy are basically an electronics product. Okay, so these sensors, processors basically have millions of transistors. So you cannot connect manually. Okay, and even you cannot, you have to write a code to get some hardware, and using those hardware basically the all operation performs. Okay, so how to connect these millions of transistors? Before that, you need a gates. Okay, and you need to write a code to get some particular hardware. So this Verilog and VSTL is very important as a programming language for the core electronics students. Third, fifth, no idea of career roadmap. I am part of many subgroups, many VLSI groups, many. I really love to meet the juniors. They always ask, sir, what is the roadmap? How to proceed? And believe me, they really no idea how to start preparing for VLSI, preparing for FPGA, preparing for embedded. Just like preparing for GATE, preparing for MCAT, preparing for UPSC. Similarly, you have to prepare to get a job in core. So there is a proper roadmap. You have to follow it. Then don't connect. Okay, many electrical and communication. Basically, this I can say these are the domains. Okay, so many students don't connect these subject with electronics. That how this electronic is going to help or going to develop the product based on electrical and communication. Very important. Many of you really don't have knowledge ki how to connect uh, your main subject with the electronics. There are many more, but I don't want to discuss here. Let's move to the next slide. To address these gaps, okay, basically to address these gaps, we develop a roadmap and implement it through workshops, seminar, hackathons, and demo classes uh, in engineering colleges from first year to second year. Okay, so what is the roadmap? Let's discuss first here. Okay, again, I want to address the problem, how to resolve those problems. Basically, I personally started visiting the colleges, requesting the HODs, directors to allow me some time to meet the students. Okay. So basically, I discuss with them like how to proceed your career from first year to fourth year. So let's first discuss the roadmap for VLSI. So first year is totally an extension of 12th. Okay, so basically I don't focus first year. In second year, you started learning the digital. Now the theory implementation is a part of the book. Now as an engineer, you have to start thinking on practical point of view. Okay, then how to implement those digital on some hardware like FPGAs. There are some challenges in hardware design. So how to overcome those things? The, the things will come a language known as Verilog. And yes, along with programming, hardware, digital, you should also understand how this RC network is actually working. So analog. Now you have too much time. Your winter, your summer, you can really do these things, including every day, half an hour during your semesters. Okay, don't touch these things in your during your sessionals or during your semester exams. Now, second year. Now you have done these things. Some projects you have executed. Okay, under the guidance of mentors. Now come to the third year. Now level 2 in Verilog and VSTL, and some project at very good level, like you want to implement traffic light through FSM modeling, you want to implement digital clock, stopwatch, many things. You can do a lot of things using the Verilog programming. Along with programming, you should also focus on CC++, very important. Okay, again, you have a time, summer and winter break, and in fourth year, you come and say, sir, I love analog. I want to make my career in circuit design. Sir, I have a little understanding on analog. I want to make a career in hardware. Yes, hardware means embedded and FPGA. Okay, again, if I'm saying hardware, that means yes, you have to be very uh, you have a very good command on programming like C and C++, Verilog and VSTL, etc. Okay, again, sir, again, I have very little bit understanding on programming. What should I do? Yes, you have a still more option like DFT and physical design. Okay, so this is the way you can basically start. And in the last, you can take the placement with the help of the college drive or uh, through the institute like us. Then roadmap for the embedded. Again, when you are in second year, try to understand same thing, but here FPGA is replaced with microcontroller, 8-bit. Nowadays, 8-bit is not available, 16-bit. So you can start with 16-bit and some basic understanding of PCB design like schematic, footprint, etc. Okay. Again, you have a winter and summer to start working on this in your winter and summer. Third year, 16-bit MCU, or you can go with a 32-bit. You can do some basic interfaces like up to your start with your LED, start with SSD, I2C, SPI, LCD, UART, and some motors applications, right? And in fourth year, choose any one domain. Either go with MLAI or go with 32-bit ARM or go with the PCB if you have very little understanding on programming. Now next, MLAI, everyone know, I am not going to discuss this, but yes, MLAI is also a part of our core domain. Okay, because ultimately everything is going on processor, going on hardware. So an electronics and electrical engineer, if he or she has a very good understanding of hardware, they can really control in very good way to every hardware. Okay, now, so this is what I am doing from last 11 years. Okay, so what is the result? 850 plus tier 3 college engineering aspirants are placed in co-electronics companies, mainly like in Cadence, Synopsys, Circuit Sutra. Recently, we got a breakthrough in AMD and Infineon and Vobisemi. Okay, Circuit Sutra and Vobisemi is an Indian company. Rest everyone know, uh, non-Indian organizations. Okay, so this is all about the gaps, result, okay, how to solve, and then result. Okay, now let me discuss about myself, who I am. Myself, Vaibhav Mishra. I am having a 21 years of experience in application engineering, basically on FPGA side, and somehow I'm also involved in semiconductor business development. I started my entrepreneur journey in 2014 after quitting a job of 10 years in 2000 from 2004 to 2014. I am a founder and co-founder of few organizations like Ojas Technology, PinE, Elevate, Tech Aditya, and my passion is basically providing the mentorship to the aspiring engineers. Okay, really, I love to help them to take the job in a core. Okay, now what is the outcomes? Please stay with me. This is all about my organization or gaps, but I'm here to discuss something very unique we are planning. Okay, you need to wait and you need to stay here and let me share each and everything in very in every slides. Okay, please wait for some time. Now, what is the outcomes? Many students from Bhopal, Jaipur, Lucknow, etc. They are asking, sir, we want offline sessions. Please provide in our location. So it is not possible. Really, believe me. Myself and my team cannot go to everywhere. Okay, because I am not a part of only one organization. I am doing many other things in different organizations. Okay, so what is the solution? The solution is to provide the recording of this session online. But many of us doing the same thing. Okay, many of the talented people really sharing their good knowledge. Yes, they are doing really good. But we identify some gaps. We also started sharing the technical recording session to my juniors. But we identify some gaps. Let me share what are those gaps. And basically, I have really worked out on those gaps to help our juniors how to take the benefit from the recording to placement. So you need to understand first. So what are those gaps? Like no live session to resolve the doubt created in a recorded lecture. Very important, very important points. Many students are really want to learn from free resources. Yes, it is required. I'm not against. But yes, is there anyone to help them to solve their doubt? No. Same thing in my case also. I provide my recording session, but yes, I'm not available. Okay, when I'm available in weekends or whenever they are part of any foundation batch. Second, again, support. One is live and one is a support through like email or okay. Again, I say like support in giving the assignments. If I'm giving assignments, how I'm going to check it? Okay, so there is no support to help them to solve the assignment or to solve their quiz solutions. Third, no option to resolve their doubt within 24 hours through chat or email. I really interacted with many juniors before launching these things or before launching our new initiative. I done lot of survey and tried to understand their problem. Sir, there are many talented people share their assignments, but really no one is helping us whether we are on right path or not. Next, no assistance in making or deciding the project. Yes, you have a good idea about the coding about any subject through YouTube or through many other portals, but yes, are they really, are I am really helping them in deciding the project? No, I cannot, or no one, because you have 100 of people there, right? You cannot give them project to everyone. Okay, so again, what is the solution? Next, There are a few more gaps. Please try to understand. No guidance on building a resume. If someone is taking the course of C and C++, how to write or how to make the resume, what we have to write, how we have to write, what project we have to mention, how we have to mention the project in my resume. Like what are the challenges I have faced, how to resolve those challenges, etc. etc. Okay, interview is just like a Chakravyuh, Mahabharat Chakravyuh. Okay, our Abhimanyu went inside, but he died because he don't know how to come. Similarly, in this way, I want to prepare my students like Abhimanyu. They will go inside and they want to come outside with successful uh, in clearing the interviews. So you need to understand the mentality of the interviewer. Okay, what exactly the interviewer is looking. Next, again, no one is preparing to clear the certification test. Yes, even I'm also taking, even many organizations are taking the certification test. But really, those certification is going to help them. I found every student pasting or posting their certificates in LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Yes, really, it's really going to motivate them. But is really those certificate is going to help? No, because one reason, from where this certificate is verified, in how many attempts they have cleared this certificate, what is the percentage, what is the score, not grade, what is the percentage, what is the score they have achieved in a certification test. Very, very important. Okay. So, and most important, who has, which organization has given you the certification. So again, many students are just taking the courses and collecting the certificate, but but again, really they have cleared the certification test with proper honestly. So this we have to check. Next, no support for preparing the on-campus drive. For example, take very common subject C and C++. Okay, in every college, Infosys, Accenture, Capgemini, okay, uh, Tata LXI, okay, TCS, many software companies are coming for software drives. Okay, many students clear learning the C, C++ from different resources. Okay, so really, if you have these gaps from first point to second point, so up to certification, okay, are really anyone helping you to take the to clear the on-campus placement drive if it is based on C, C++? Okay, you can think of yourself. Again, I'm not here to point anyone. I'm very neutral. Okay, I'm even talking to myself also. Okay, if some students has really taken my digital class, okay, and if he's facing some problem, how I'm going to help or how I'm going to help his placement drive. So there is no proper system, right? Again, this is for on campus, off campus. Now your exams are over, you have passed your BTech, now you want to appear in many off campus drive. Really, your online courses are going to help you. You have already cleared, you have already passed, uh, you have already gone through the recording many times. But where exactly you are facing the gaps? What is your gaps in project or in delivery? Try to understand. Okay, where is the gap? So again, no one is going to help you. Okay, except offline classes. So again, it is not possible for me or for my team members to handle the 100 people, 200 people in an offline session. We are generally handling 10 or 20 in a 6 month. Now, to address these gaps, we are very not very comfortable from where we should start. We were really unsure where to begin. We need to identify a common domains where our electronics and electrical engineering students can really prove themselves. Okay, again, I am from electronics background. My organization is from electronics, and I really helping students from electronics and electrical backgrounds only. So my this initiative, whatever I have discussed till time, I'm only discussing about electronics and electrical because there are very few opportunities for my juniors. Okay, but again, question from where to start and how I can help, how I can help basically to get a job uh, through college placement or through off campus or on campus, right? So we decided to start with C and C++. Okay, try to understand why we have decided to start with C and C++. You need to pay attention here. Next upcoming slides are basically help you to resolve you or to try to understand what exactly we want to do. Okay, first, career and placement advantage. Why I have chosen C and C++? Because either a student from electronics background, electrical background, or CS and IT or ML, AI, data science, mechanical, civil, everyone is appearing in college placement drive. Everyone. But how this C and C++ is really play a very important role. Okay, I am from VLSI background. My organization is from VLSI background. Why I am choosing C and C++? And why with electronics and electrical engineering students? Okay, so you people don't know the C and C++ is also a part of core electronics and electrical engineering students. How? I'm going to tell you. So first, let's understand how it is going to help in career and placement advantage. Very important. Just go through the slides. If you have a strong command in C++, it's really help you in cracking the coding interview. If you are in some company or working somewhere, it will help you to understand the system level design. Along with this, the C and C++ is also required in VLSI, embedded, and FPGA. Okay. Again, next, C and C++ form the core programming language. Yes. Basically, the brief description of this particular slide is if you started learning the C++, it's help you in developing the logic. Like first slide, first point, both C and C++ are foundation language that teach how computers actually work. Memory management, loop, pointers, arrays, and logic building. They develop analytical and problem solving skills, which are really very crucial in coding tests and technical interview. Here, our electronics and electrical engineering students are basically have very little edge. Why they have chosen the electronics and electrical? Because when I basically met them, they say, ki, sir, I don't want to go in programming. That's why I have chosen electronics and electrical. But in the last 7 semester, the company is visiting from C and C++ background, and they're asking the C and C++ questions. So they don't have any option. Okay, so I'm there to help you on this segment, like how. Let's understand few more things. Every company is using Python, Java, or other modern language to test the skill of the juniors. Okay, so with the help of the C and C++ syntax, basically you can build your concept. If you know the C and C++, you can ask your interviewer, sir, I am good in C, C++. Okay, I have done this project. You can judge on me. Definitely, your interviewer is going to judge on C and C++. One more slides. Use in both software and core engineering domains. Again, I am from electronics. I am doing everything from electronics. So uh, why I have chosen a topic which is of non-core like CS and IT. So yes, it is part of CS and IT, but it is also a part of ECE and electricals. How? If you are part of, if you want to make a career in CS and IT, then You have to be very good in competitive codings, data structures, operating systems, etc. And all these things are really depend on C and C++. And if you are from ECE and EE background, okay, please try to understand. If you have a good concept on C and C++, you can start your career in embedded firmware development, in microcontroller programming, and you can also go for any company who develop the drivers for any hardware design. Many FPGA and VLSI companies like Intel, Qualcomm, Synopsys, NXP, they are really doing a lot of things on C++. Okay, so again, C++ is not a part of only CSIT. Here, electronics and electrical engineering students can make their career. Again, really, I work very hard to make the slides. If you are getting bored, then please maintain some patience. In few slides, I'm going to help you more. I can finish this in 1 or 2 minutes, right? But you need to understand ki, again, what help us or what make us to choose C and C++ first initially, which is very important. What really help us or what really make us to choose the C for my juniors? Again, try to understand. C++ are the basic for use in many other technologies. Like uh, if you want to go and make a career in Java, Python, even other modern framework, which everything is built on C++, right? It's also understand to basically helps to learn the other language very faster. Okay, operating systems like compilers, embedded firmware, drivers, and even games are written in C and C++. Even many EDA companies like Cadence, Synopsys, Metagraphics, even many other design ASIC companies are developing their own tools based on C and C++. I have many friends in those companies who are doing good in C and C++. They are from electronics background, but now they are equally contributing like a CS and IT guys, similarly the electronics and electrical. But yes, there is one gap. In every VLSI company, the, the, the requirement is basically everyone is look for the background of EC. Why? Because the person is from EC is having a knowledge of transistors, digital, okay. And yes, if he's good in C and C++, then definitely he or she will get a chance. But so here you have a little edge. Okay, EC and EE have a little edge with our CS and IT guys because CS and IT people don't have a knowledge of transistors, MOSFET, CMOS, op-amp. They are really not aware of these things uh, in their BTechs. Okay, so you guys are aware, so you are the easily part of these domains. Preferred in many placement coding tests. Again, let me, you have a 7 semester. Okay, uh, which company is coming? Okay, company XYZ. What they are asking? DSA, logical problem solving, and some optimization technique. Okay, so basically these are the part of either in your written test or through interview. Okay, so again, many other organizations like competitive platforms like HackerRank, CodeChef, and LeetCodes are basically checking the students based on C and C++. Okay, we are very close. Strong relevance in core and embedded domains. This slide is exactly for you guys. Try to understand. Okay, even whenever I met any junior, okay, why you are not choosing C, C++? Sir, C and C++ are part of CSIT. Yes, it is, but this is also part of your organization. Okay, if you know the microcontroller used in robot, if you know the microcontroller used in quadcopter, if you know the microcontroller used in drone, how basically these controllers are working. Our aliens are writing the program? No, you engineers from electronics background. Okay, so try to understand, in every microcontroller microprocessor programming, C, C++ used, in embedded C, based on C, device drivers and hardware interface codes like anything, USB, SPI, I2C, CAN. There are many interfaces where I don't know the Verilog and VHDL. I can write the code to interface these things. And yes, of course, also requiring signal processing and control application. Okay, so the last second point, C close to hardware nature make it essential in embedded design and VLSI verification tools. Okay, universal acceptance, because of the wide application from software to hardware, really in every engineering college. Okay, your management is focusing on C and C++ from second year. Okay, so I have discussed so many things. I have discussed so many things about the importance of C and C++. Yes, but again, my juniors, my kids from electronics, electricals are really lagging. Okay, so I cannot call them, yes, you can come and I will teach you how to work on C, C++. It is really very tough in current situation. Even I cannot go to Bangalore, I cannot go to Karnataka, I cannot go to Andhra, I cannot go to Odisha, Bihar, Himachal, Punjab. But yes, I can share my idea. Okay, so after doing lot of survey, lot of discussion, okay, lot of activities ki why we should go with C and C++ and for whom. I know only 10%. The 90% JEE aspirants are choosing C and C++. 10% people are choosing electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil. So my customer, my audience is very less. But yes, they are really lagging one thing in their campus placement drive, or either off campus or on campus or anything. That is a C and C++. Every 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10 students from electronics and electricals are trying to go out or don't take interest in C, C++ because they have a mindset ki yaar, how this is going to help me. Okay, but yes, with the help of my team, my initiative, I really want to help you guys. How? We decided to start with C, C++ exclusive for ECE and EEE for one more reason. I already mentioned in my few slides, but the important reason is here that again, many ECE and EEE pursuing engineering students, freshers appear in off campus, as I mentioned, they really feel very low or very less in confidence. How I'm going to compete with the CS and IT people. Okay, because they learn C and C++ from the first day, and how I'm going to compete. This is really a challenge to convince them. But now I have taken this step to help my juniors, okay, to uh, to start learning the C and C++, but in my style, with my level of support, what I'm going to provide you. See, if you if if you really focus whatever and however I want, you can give a tough fight to your friends from CS and IT background. Okay, I have already proven. I'm going to show those results. Okay, wait for those slides. Another advantage which they don't have. Try to understand. Your friends is from CS, IT, you are from EC, he is good in C and C++, you are struggling in C and C++, you are trying to learn the C and C++, you are trying to compete in the drive, but if you failed, no problem. And if you succeed, good. If you failed, no problem. Something is good waiting for you if you really want to make a career in C and C++. What is that? In VLSI design and verification. There are many groups I know in many EDA companies. In many companies, their managers are really looking for the C and C++ from electronics background. Design and verification start with Verilog, System Verilog, UVM protocols. But here, from last 8 years, 9 years, I am focusing C and C++ first 3 months, 6 months to every engineering aspirants who want to take a training from us. There is a complete 3 month to 4 month module on C and C++, because we know the companies who are hiring from us. Okay, I'm going to share those names. So design and verification, because the C and C++ concept also help you in UVM and in some other protocols activities. So learning the only Verilog, system Verilog, UVM is not going to help you. If they ask a question on C and C++, you say, sir, I don't know. That means your result is not up to the mark. Next, system C, I mentioned. Okay, so there is another profile that design verification is system C, where you can go and start your career. Again, here in system C, people from ECE and electronics background is required who have a good knowledge of microprocessor, microcontroller, computer architecture, etc. Virtual prototyping developments, architecture performance modeling, high level synthesis, embedded merge MCU interface, and FPGA associate interface. See, if you learn C and C++, you start thinking of this domain. If you don't know the C and C++, you start going away from C, C++. These are the domains which you really say goodbye to these domains. You will never think of these things. So first start, and then you start looking, okay, these are the options available for. Next. Now, I'm coming to my main agenda. Okay. The main agenda is learn C, C++ the right way and get hired in core electronic companies. But yes, through not offline mode. Okay, through not offline mode. I'm here. I'm going to follow the recording pathway. Okay. But how this is going to help you? Because in initial slides, we have seen lot of gaps in the recording sessions. So basically, I am working on those things and I have resolved almost every problem, and I'm coming up with a new initiative to help my juniors from electronics and electricals background. How? First, understand few things. So you want to learn programming? You have watched tutorials, but everything is scattered. Means DSA you are learning from this uh, uh, video, management, pointer, loops from other resource. So one mentor is not going to teach you. Okay, again, is that mentor is from EC background or from non-core? You need to understand. The person is from EC or E background can easily help you to understand how this C and C++ is actually working in an environment of electronics. Okay, so again, if you are not following the path, a well-structured path, it is really going to waste your too much time to get a job in core through either off campus, on campus, or in any core company. So really, we have understand the frustration because we have met so many uh, pursuing and pass out students who really devoted their time in learning the C and C++. Okay, we understand your difficulties, what you are facing. So what if you get a structured learning path? Structured means everything is well connected with assignment, with quiz, where you know what you need to learn to get hired. Again, I mentioned, okay, I'm not talking about any non-core, but yes, you can consider a non-core like what Infosys is required from the students, what type of resume they required, what thesis required. Okay, so yes, we have mentors who are going to help you. Okay, and yes, also in any core companies, like, okay, to understand the embedded C, how much C is required, how much C++ is required. To understand the system C, how much C and how much C++ is required. Okay, so where you can get the doubt resolution and guidance from the industry mentors. Again, as I mentioned initially, the biggest problem is solving your doubt. Okay, you cannot solve your doubt with the help of book, because again, the person who really work on those things can really help you. Otherwise, your curve is like this, and you want, and we are helping you to curve like this. Okay, so introducing our skill to hire in C and C++. In one of the initiative of PinE Training Academy. Before this, PinE is totally an offline organization, providing a training and helping in their placements. But now we have started very reputed programs, which we have decided to go with C and C++. And this is exclusive for juniors or upcoming juniors from 11th, 12th who want to go in VLSI embedded, or who want to choose electronics, okay, who want to choose electricals. We have designed this C and C++ dedicatedly for electricals and electronics engineering students. So what we are going to do, try to understand here. I'm not talking about first technical subjects. After clearing the C++ certification, we are not going to leave you. Okay. See, every organization is doing good job. Everyone is really doing brilliant job in providing the knowledge. But where is the gap after clearing the certification? Okay. Are they really calling you? Okay, you are top 30 performers. You are top 10 performers. Okay, I will provide you the opportunity. Okay, just go and find out. Through any online recording class, is there any organization helping you in getting the job after clearing the certification? Very few, or even I have not found out. I have not, I don't have any info. Maybe you have. But yes, there will be some gaps in top 30 also, in top 10 also. So we are going to help them through crash course. Like, we will give some project, we will take mock interview, we will assign some more projects, we will assign more quiz in 30 days or 60 days. See, during the C and C++ classes from beginner, intermediate, expert, they have learned all the basic things. They have cleared the certification, and top 30 is now available for job preparation course. And during the same job preparation course, we will help them in building the project, top level project, okay, which exactly interviewer or industry is looking. And then we will connect those top 30 or top 10 or top 15, whatever, to the companies from EC background or from electrical background or any non-core companies, because we have a good database. So yes, I have now added the PinE USP. What is the PinE USP? PinE Training Academy USP is placing the students after preparing them for the core domains. Okay, but that is for offline. Now I have connected the placement activities with online recording classes. This is my USP now. Go through the subjects, complete the certification, top 3 or top 100, sorry, or top 30%. If they really want to join in a job preparation course, come and join us. We will help you in building the project and you will get hired. This is the flow. Again, before the certification, before the C++ certification, you have a complete C beginner level course, complete C intermediate level course, complete C advanced level course. So we have divided a C into 3 level with certification. Again, come to C, C++, beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then certification. Okay, again, let's go back to the slide. After clearing the certification, C, C++ certification, preparation for job course, build project, and get hired. Okay, now after both certification and top performers, students will enter the, I already mentioned, will enter the job preparation crash course where they will get the interview focused training. Please understand, it is not just a classroom training. Yes, we have covered the basics in recording lecture. Now we are going to focus on interview based training. Okay, doubt sessions and personalized guidance to get the placement ready. Okay, so who are those mentor? Mentor is not from any non-technical background. Mentor is from industry background. Whoever is going to help you is from industry background. And again, the number is not like in 100, 200. Definitely numbers in 10, 20, 30. See, as I mentioned earlier, how I will judge you that you are good in technical? Not by theory. I will judge you by the practical. How much project you have done? How many projects you have done? What problem you have faced? How you have resolved it? These are the basic questions by every interviewer. Okay, they try to understand really you have done this project or someone helped you to done this project or you have just copy and paste it. So we are not going to help you in the project. We are going to help you to make the project. Then only you are able to clear the exams. Okay, and those projects are from real world applications. And in the last, we will connect you with the hiring partners. Let's start with one thing. But what if I get again during your beginner level, your intermediate level, your expertise level, what if you get stuck? Okay, here I have given more importance because if my student stuck, then same thing. So we are going to build a WhatsApp community where industry mentors are part of those groups. Ask the question. We are trying to help you within 24 hours, or we are going to send you an email, or we will take a live session bi-weekly. Send us doubt. We will call for a meeting. We will fix the meeting in advance. Okay, and we will solve your doubt. If we are unable to solve the doubt, another week we will take up and solve the doubt. But if possible, we will solve the doubt before the live session. We will try to solve the doubt through email or through WhatsApp. Okay, this is, believe me, this is the main problem in my field also, in C, C++ also. Okay, so again, uh, students who are really want to make a career in non-core from EC background or electrical backgrounds, if you want to learn C and C++ through my way, this is the best way to start because I'm going to take care of each and everything. You're solving the doubt, you're taking your doubt, you're helping in project, preparing for the interview and connecting with the interview. Okay. Why should you trust us? Okay. I'm not a new one. I'm not a beginner. Again, I've started academy in 2014 and till date, if you will go through my record, I'm in 11 years. I've completed my 10 and now I'm at 11 year of my journey. And I have placed more than 850 plus students from core electronics and electrical backgrounds. Okay, so this is why you trust us. Okay. Our recently placed students working C, C++ domain, Akram from Jamia, Vibhor is from Maharaja Agrasen. Ayush is from ABS, and Kshitij is from MSIT. They all are working as an SOC modeling engineer in Circuit Sutra. Okay, and before this, we have connected more than 35 who has shown interest in C++. But now we are going at very large scale. We are going to focus dedicatedly on C++ to provide the right resource to the right company. Okay. We believe in carefree learning because nothing is free. And even I will not ask you to do anything for free unless and until uh, uh, the person who is really very needy. Okay. But yes, which one thing which makes you and me serious is required a costing. So believe me, I really work on the costing. I make in such a way that everyone can easily afford it. Level 1, 499, level 2, 699, level 3, 799. And then certification. This maybe you can, if you have started in second year, okay, it is going to be unlimited. It is not going to be for like 6 months, 1 year. Okay. Second year, third year, and in fourth year, it is going to help you. If you are in third year, it is going to help you till fourth year. And if you are in fourth year now, it is going to help you till you get the place. Even if you are a part of job, if you want to brush up, this thing going to help you. And if you are part of already experienced guy, and if you want to go and if you want to switch the job, this course is again going to help you. This is going to be video. Okay. Yes, one thing. This is our secured platform. You cannot record it, you cannot copy it, you cannot share the credentials because if you do it, this whole your login will be blocked. So price is very less again, so that everyone can afford it. In 3 months, you complete this. Next 3 months, you complete this. In next 3 months, go for this. So we are not asking you to buy uh, all course in one go. Right. Now, again, we are calling you for a crash course. Okay. So there will be a price for crash course. Again, not very hefty prices. Okay. Maybe 10, 20K. Okay. So if we place you, there will be a price, there will be a costing for a cash course also. Okay. For 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or unless until I place you. Okay. After placing you, we are again going to charge you, and that will be your after the placement. That is your 10% of fee of your CTC. So if I help you in getting the 2.4 LPA, or if I help you in getting the 3.6, or I help you in getting the 5 LPA, 6 LPA, the 10% of CTC is my fees. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to bring you, and you don't have to invest uh, before the training. So he's my colleague, my friend Devansh. He's basically from software development, from electronics background, and under his guidance, this course is initiated. Okay, we have already launched the level 1. We are going to launch the level 1, level 2 in November of C, that is intermediate, and expert of C in December. Similarly, January, February, March is C++. Okay. So what are the upcoming courses? I am not only focusing the C and C++. Please try to understand. Many juniors are asking, sir, please help us in helping the circuit designing. Please help us in understanding the analog circuit designing. Please try to understand analog circuit designing and fundamentals like RC, MOSFET, CMOS, network. Please help us. And yes, I promise you, I'm going to promise you, I have already initiated in very few days. I'm going to launch but not a theoretical. I'm going to launch with respect to the practical. Whatever the RC circuit you are going to design, you are going to analyze it with the help of LT-SPICE tool. Wait for this. Second, again, this is for some industry experts. So with the help of C, how you can control the jing device. Again, if you want to learn the layout, full custom layout, and some more advanced analog fundamentals, we are going to launch on Cadence tool. And still, there are few things like digital fundamentals. Junior, second year, third year, you want to learn digital, Verilog, everything I'm going to launch. Even in my curriculum, I'm also planning to launch machine learning using Python. How this machine learning ML using Python, you can control the FPGA. If you have a Python board in your college, if you have a FPGA board in your college, if you have a FPGA board in your college, you can go through our complete recording and you can implement or you can easily start using your boards. Then very, very important, a backbone of the industry called scripting, automation. So already we have started making the recording, making the classes of Linux and Unix bash automation. Very soon we will share you the details that how to get the access of that Unix and bash commands. Okay, again DSP, how we can implement DSP on Xilinx FPGA. Then many people are asking, sir, please provide some design and verification course also. So we have started working from SV, UVM protocols. So we started preparing the content, and yes, you will get recording soon. And in the last, PCB design, because many engineers from diploma background or from diploma to uh, BTech, okay, they want to develop their own product, but they don't have a good knowledge, a proper structured way. Okay, so again, this PCB course is for those peoples. Okay, so this is all from my side. Before closing this session, please try to understand whatever I have discussed. This is my thought. I'm not going to say, okay, he's not good, he's not so well. No, it is not like that. Everyone is doing the good job, and on the same platform I'm also trying to work out, especially for my juniors who is from electronics and electrical backgrounds. My only idea is to help them to take the job in campus drive. If no, you are most welcome. Okay, I will help you if you really perform. Okay, if you really perform, I will help you. You don't have to bother about the connections. Okay, who is going to help you? Just devote your time in learning, okay, making the project, solving your doubts. I'm going to help you to connect with the company. So someone is required to connect you with the companies. So that is my job, that is my role, that is my academy role, and no one else is going to help you unless until if you really work hard for yourself. No one can help you. If you're not performing, no one can help in getting the job. Okay, so this is all from my side. Thank you very much and thanks. Bye bye.